world famous smile. I meant to do this video when I was at the gym today, but it was about to close up and I just did a short video. I said, man, if I could get home, I really need to do some kettlebells, but if I can get home and do a live video, I said, man, I should have did it outside or should have did it in the park, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. So the thing that I'm taking a chance on, just like when I went to the gym today, fumble. You know, I really want Army to beat Notre Dame, but this ain't happening. It's at halftime. It's 28-7. Why does my TV say it's about to lunch Max? Lord have mercy. Hold up. Lord have mercy. Hold up. Reset this. There's a little button on here. That's what's holding it in place, making the phone easier. But it was about to lunch. Was it HBO Max or Max? But I don't even have it right now. Just a button. I don't know. Whatever. All right. We're on the elliptical. We're moving our body. We're doing something. Like I said, I think this is what I think I started to cleanse Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is the third day. Third day of the cleanse. I'm gonna be honest with you. Minimum first 3 to 7 days. I would say 7 days. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be somewhere you can use the restroom. You got to be you got to be careful how active you are, especially if you have a lot of stuff like I got holding up in you. So you definitely want to be. Yeah, the ball's moving. Slight ball move. Ball just can't touch the ground, buddy. You're gonna do that dive and catch. You got to protect that ball. You know, you really got to be somewhere where you can go use the restroom. That's the biggest thing about this cleanse, or any cleanse. It's going to get your body moving. It's going to get your bowels moving. I just forgot about something. Hold up. Please forgive me. I got to pause this just for a second. I forgot to do something. While I'm sitting here talking, I don't know if anybody can hear me. Something I always got to do when I'm I learned from the world famous Kevin Samuels back in the day. There it is. I learned from the world famous Kevin. You want to make sure if you're live, people can actually hear you. Look at that Cookie Monster, cookie. Somebody put Cookie Monster. Handsome Black King. Wow, that's a blessing. And I'll hi there to you. Wish everyone on here peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always. This is a healing journey that Frederick 24/7, 365 is on. Went to the gym today. This is light elliptical. I want to get in some walking. Man, I'm tired of this crap. I don't know if the cleanse is it a part of it? I'm just out of shape. Hadn't walked in like the last week and a half, so. Somebody else is coming. Are we ellipticing right now? Yeah, we're on the elliptical. On that world famous elliptical. But, well, should I show you? Oh no, I gotta pay close attention. That's what I'm doing, watching the game. Look at that right there. I don't know how much we could play that game without them, who knows? It might give you a copyright strike. I have no idea. Hopefully you can't even hear the game, but This is what makes doing the elliptical, having an elliptical or a climber or exercise bike at home. If you park it in front of a TV, you're a little bit more motivated to get on it instead of just hanging clothes on it, you know. Somebody said, big back, big back, big back, big. It's funny that people get on here and start checking and trolling, you know, and in real life you would never, ooh, he missed that bad. You would never have the galls to say that to people in person. It's amazing. It's one of the greatest feelings of all time, you know. I just like the people who be like talking crazy to like the president and stuff like that and thinking they ain't gonna get that knock on that door. That's when it takes it to the next level. They get that knock on that door. But yeah, let me get back focused. So get back focused. What I was doing is I needed to get some elliptical time in. I needed to let's see. I really need to do some kettlebells. Really, that's one of the biggest things I need to do is some kettlebells. I told myself because when I was at the gym, I was getting ready to close. I didn't have time. It's this thing I do with my shoulders. Probably helps with my fat neck and getting that. But I don't know. Will I be able to get some kettlebells in before the end of the night? I have no idea. I really just want to rest, watch TV. I ate. I didn't really want to eat much. All right, so let me get my thoughts together. This is the biggest thing about thoughts. Have you ever noticed how everything you do revolves around food? Now, some people are going, what are you talking about? Listen very carefully. You go to lunch, you get lunch breaks. I go to work, get lunch breaks, You go to ball games, they got stadium food. Go to the movies, they got popcorn. A lot of people got straight up where you can eat at the movie theaters now. How long do you generally do on the elliptical per work? Okay, let me stop what I'm saying. So according to Dr. Drew Prensky, you're supposed to do 30 minutes of elevated heart rate. So minimum 30 minutes elevated heart rate. Yep, look at the ceiling there on the popcorn there too. But yeah, everything is revolved around food. One of the biggest issues, if you're fasting, really either keeping busy or finding a way to meditate. That's one of the biggest things I'm having the issue is, man, I don't even be hungry sometimes. I mean, a lot of times. I probably haven't been hungry since I was 9 years old. But we eat on everything. Friends came in from out of town the other day. I was fasting. I was going to start on Wednesday. I was fasting. Started since Tuesday. And our friends came in. Ate lunch. Socializing. You know. You're at work. All of a sudden, everybody wants to go out and get something to eat. Man, we went out and got something to eat in like 9 months. What are you talking about? Oh, well, we got this thing coming up next week. Well, man, look, I'm going to be fasting. They don't want it. You can't. It's like these people don't want you to say that. I can understand. You know how you got people who they consider mean or antisocial and stuff? It's like they just want you to lie to them. Hey, my stomach. You don't want to say your stomach's, illness or anything because you don't want to give power to stuff like that. It doesn't have to manifest at that exact moment. Hell, it can manifest a week from now. Typically, what I'm saying, you don't want to lie, but you don't want to eat. You just want to stay focused. You're not hungry. You're letting your body heal itself. It's going through that process. Remember, Dr. Sabi, Yaki Awake, Chef Aki, Is it Chef? Yeah, Chef Aki. Man, Layla Africa, rest in peace. Oh, Dr. Sebi, rest in peace. Uh, Queen Afua. So many different names of healers over the time. Those who know, they'll tell you. Look, the herbs gives your body the optimal opportunity to heal itself. So right now, in a couple hours, I'm going to drink that world famous Chelation. What was it? Chelation 1. The liquid, the bitter. That stuff stayed on my spoon, my silver-like spoon, in the water all night. Never dissipated off it. I had to wash it off there. That's how strong that stuff. That stuff is like, if you ever did with chloroform, the green liquid, the plant liquid, that stuff won't come out. This stuff's amazing. Boy, it stains and it leaves a taste in your mouth. I'm so used to it now, so it doesn't really bother. I actually look forward to it. That's a good jump, buddy. Damn. He did him Odell Beckham jump. For those who don't know, I'm watching college football, Notre Dame against Army. I want Army to win, but nah, that's probably not going to happen. There needs some miracles happening. But, you know, the body is cleansing itself. We put the herbs in. The herbs helps the body cleanse itself. That's what the herbs are doing. The herbs are your food. We're going back to the world famous Manana, who helped start me on this Dr. Sebi journey all these years ago. I know for people who just seen me, whoever went through my video series, this is the third time in my life I will go from like 400. I mean, the first time I was at 450. And that time I went from 450 to 250. Lost 200 pounds. Last time, I think I did 120. I think I did 120 pounds. Something, I don't know. You got to go back. I know it was a lot. I got down to right at 300. This time, this journey is probably going to take way longer. But look, I'm taking it all the way down. When I hit 50 to goal, by the time I'm 51, it's to be consistently around 200 pounds. Keeping this kind of weight on you as you get older, I don't have to explain what that means. You know, even though I'm superhuman immortal, but that still it puts a lot of torque on this body. And there's other things that are more important right now. So that's the whole point of this healing journey. Then on top of that, my wife come here and we really start making videos, going places, doing stuff. Everything we do pretty much is going to be our first. So I think as a passport, bro, and that's what I'm going to push more than anything coming up as I slim down. Because look, if you don't get your weight in order and get your muscles, they don't give a shit if you're a passport, bro. Because they ain't always going to say, well, she only married you for such and such. Not in all situations, people. I've explained our situation, but not going to do it again. Because it's in my 700 and something video series. So, look, we're at 13, almost 14 minutes on here. We're going to, it'd be nice if I could do 30. I don't know if I could do it on here. But, look, this is what I'm doing. This is the direction I'm going. Excellent. I never sold this elliptical. That was beautiful. If I had sold this elliptical, I would have had to go out inside and walk. Sometimes it's raining, cold, hot. This elliptical saves the day. Really saves the day. So we're watching the ball game, watching football, walking on the elliptical. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Look at that. Christmas time. Holiday season. Holiday time. But yeah, I said safety walking on this elliptical Because at this point, when you're on the elliptical, you're at home. If your bowels start moving, your body's cleansing and pushing everything out, you can actually go to the restroom and not have a beautiful accident on yourself. Like I said, when I was working out in the gym today, I wanted to go right around 9, but issue is my stomach was going through its process. It was trying to clear some stuff up. It was clearing some things up, and I didn't want to risk it. So I waited until about 12 something, finished doing what it was doing, went to the gym, did my workout. Another thing I learned is, look, I started out in my workout. With the bench press, the incline, decline, bench press. That's how I started my workout. This is the first time, or maybe one of a few times I didn't do that. By the time I got to that bench press and decline, I could barely get 8 of them up. It was, and I'm not lifting heavy weights. Like I always said, people, what you want to do, if you're just trying to keep muscle and stuff, is lightweight. Not no stupid lightweight. If you can lift, say, 225, lift 125, saying 12 times. Let's say every month I've went up 1. This December, so since I started, I'm up to 12 now. The rep count is to get up to 15 and everything. So everything I'm doing is going up to 15. But it is basically light weights and repetition. 25-pound curls, arm, 25-pound dumbbells. Yes. Look, I could curl 40, 50 pounds. I might could do it about 5 or 6 times, but 4 reps, 5 or 6 times. Why not go lighter reps more times? So I'm going to keep muscle doing this cleanse, doing this whole process of me slimming down. It is basically to keep muscle, gain muscle. That is the key as I'm losing all this waste, purging the body, cleansing the body out. Like I said, I got a doctor's appointment coming up on December 23rd. My doctor in there now, last appointment I had, my man was an Ozempic commercial. Hey, I go in there and tell him, he said, how much medication you on? And some of it is like ashwagandha. My doctor will let me take ashwagandha, vitamin D3, and some magnesium, and that's part. But I was taking, I think, 8 things. At least 4 are pharmaceuticals. All right. So he was like, man, look, I want to get you off of all that. And I want to put you on. I even said it before. He said, you want to put me on Ozempic? And he said, man, yes, Ozempic. And he just went into a commercial of selling me to do the world famous Ozempic. Then I go and have a conversation with my friend, the Space Cowboy. We did an interview with him months ago because he did the gastric sleeve. And he was like, well, how long is that going to last? You're going to be consistent at working out. You're going to be consistent. You should just do what I do. Go have the surgery. And even though surgery is not guaranteed, because if you eat and you can't maintain, it can mess up and you got to go back in. And remember, you got to keep insurance during this whole time. That's a big thing. I don't think a lot of people, a lot of women with these BBLs, and a lot of women who've experienced that augmented surgery on their chest a long time, remember, you had to keep it in later years. You either got to get it redone or you got to get it removed. And I think the same thing with the BBLs. I think the same thing with the gastric sleeve and all the other stuff. You got to keep insurance. You got to keep insurance. So you can't lack insurance because you got to go to the doctor. You got to have these surgeries. You got to get this stuff done. You got to make it happen. So There's a lot of things that I don't think he wanted to hear what I was saying, because one thing about me, I appear to be friendly. I appear to be cordial, but most people don't like when I start really talking that talk that I talk. Most people can't take it. And if they only knew the real talk, most people wouldn't even be around me. Let's just put it like this. You think you know God, you couldn't be in the same room with God. And God is a word that I'm using. Acronym, Greek acronym for, or Latin acronym for strength, beauty, wisdom. We call God. But the true is your higher self. And your higher self talks to you continuously and works you through this reality. And we're going to go in spirits and souls and all other stuff. A lot of people don't want to deal with that. But that's my reality. That's what I deal with. But that being said, look, we're at almost 21 minutes. We just got 9 minutes to go, people. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. The game's on commercials. But yeah, we're not trying to do Ozempic. We're not trying to do the gastric sleeve. This is the third time in my life that I'm doing this, and this is going to be the last time, because at this point, I think I know how to maintain a weight, but I've got to get it down. So one of the biggest things I knew I needed to do a cleanse, work through December. It's basically I need 90 days of this. 2 cleanses within 90 days, and work out, weight train 3 days a week, walk, elliptical, get cardiovascular 3 days a week, rest on Sundays, let your body heal itself, let your body rest, give yourself a mental rest, physical rest, spiritual rest, and just keep this simple. Keep this really, really simple. I'm not doing anything extraordinary at all. I'm not doing anything extraordinary. What I'm doing is very simple stuff. Very simple. What I eat. I really don't want to eat anything. Really want to fast totally during this time, but I messed up on it. We were talking about the conversation earlier in this video. Everything revolves around eating. Everywhere you go, fast food, grocery store, everything revolves around eating. You sitting here watching TV, commercial, food. You watch a movie, product placement, food, drink, everything. Why do you think the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration? Why is the food and drugs together? Oh, that's just how they put it up. No, food is a drug. The great teachers, the great masters always said, your food, your herbs, your food is your healing herbs. What you eat. And we all know it. I heard one of my coworkers the other day talking about different people who have died in his family. He's like, well, they didn't drink or smoke or whatever. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Smoking, hey, other than the carcinogens, if you take out the carcinogens, there's an additive. Tobacco, does wonders for people. Remember, people done start dying of all this cancer and stuff till they start adding 2, 3, 4, 500, whatever extra ingredients they putting in there to enhance it, to make you more addictive to it. Tobacco's been around a long time. The food. I remember growing up, kinfolks, mom, dad would get her peas and stuff. We'll huddle peas and collard greens and stuff. We didn't want to eat this stuff when we were young. We didn't want to eat it. Now that stuff is called organic. Now you go to the store. I got some organic avocados. Sometimes they give you 4 for $6. Little small ones, organic. They put the word organic now. So it is the food and drink. People refuse to understand how detrimental sugar is, processed sugar. You know, I don't know how true this is going to be, but I heard it. Uh, what is this? RFK, one of the Kennedys who ran against Trump, who's now brought the Trump team, is going to be over the health of the nation. And he was talking about uh, making soft drinks companies use real cane sugar. And I don't know if you ever been there. I've been to Costa Rica, Nicaragua. Some people get it from Mexico. But I remember on a trip that we, my friend's brother, we went from, what was it, San Juan, Costa Rica to Managua, Nicaragua. And I think the capital. And we dropped off bottles for Coke bottles, Coca-Cola. And I remember the guy took me on a little small tour. You couldn't go certain places in there, but you can go look and see certain things. And they were using cane sugar. Cane sugar that was processed right there. Now, I'm not even saying cane sugar is the best sugar, but it's better than processed sugar. So, I mean, just think about it, people. Just use your sense. Why do expensive cars use performance gas, but we regular people using, 97 octane all day, every day? And the vehicle said it needs it. Hell, my vehicle said that's what it wants. It don't want anything else. So, but you try to do that with a Corvette. See, we sit up here and get mad at the elite, rich people, people with wealth say, oh, they sold their souls, oh, they're demons, oh, they did all this bad stuff. We try to point the finger always. But the truth is, poor people is poor mentality. You put yourself, I put myself in this bad situation. Ain't nobody forced me to do none of this. Yeah, they own Burger Kings and McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. And yes, they put advertising everywhere because that's their company and that's what they do. They're pushing their agenda. But the point is, I would have chose to eat their products, drink their drinks, do the stuff that is being promoted and pushed. So, no, you have to take responsibility and you got to see yourself out of it. You got to work yourself out of it. I'm at 27 minutes and right at almost 40 seconds. So, almost 30 minutes. 30 minutes of elevated heart rate. Wow, like I say, watching the football game. Woo, Lord. Oh, touchdown. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Notre Dame is annihilating Army. I want Army to win this game so bad. They were 9-0. But, flag. What's a flag for? Man, that was like a 70-yard run. That was a beautiful run. Now you going to take it back from them. Oh, defense. It's been declined. Touchdown. Woo. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Notre Dame. These boys are stomping now. Did they add the score? Yeah, they were on they were like on their 32-yard line. Woo, that was a good run. Beautiful run. Number 4. Oh, man. Like I said, that's what makes the elliptical exercise bike game. That's why they do it at your workout place. They put TVs up. Keep people motivated. Oh, they do got his name on there. His name is Love. Number 4 for Notre Dame. It is 35-7. Army would need Al Bundy to come back on this game. They would need a young Al Bundy. 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Married with children. So we're coming up on the last 30 seconds. Anybody's one person sit up here and watch me the whole time on this, I thank you. I wish you peace, health, wealth, Give gratitude always. Receive peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always. All of the strength and the power to the universe to give you what you need. To not only give you, let you receive it, know it, use it accordingly, and thrive with it. So, with the 30-minute mark, we're going to go ahead and get ready to close this out. 30 minutes of elevated heart rate. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to take a picture of this and make it a post on there. All right. Until next time, people, I leave you. Let's stop the time. Did we stop it? No. There it is. 30-30. I leave you with that world famous smile. Don't break the elliptical.